Hello, good afternoon. It's very late, approaching nighttime. Sun will probably set within the next, I don't know, half hour to an hour, I imagine. Not really the most appealing weather. Um, but still kind of nice. It's a little cool. But I know I didn't really come here to talk about weather stuff. I mean, I sure could. Shut up. Hey! Let him be quiet anyway. Why do I bother? Well, I know that I've never really done many videos before. I suppose part of that is just because, well, large part of it really, is just because I was just a little, I don't know, nervous that I was gonna be like, oh, I'm sharing a ton of personal information, or that I'm gonna feel awkward before the camera, or whatever. But then I guess, right, well, maybe it kind of helps if I kind of just view it as like, oh, I'm just doing this naturally, right? I kind of just have to practice this. That's a little weird. Where am I going with this? Well, I guess my hope is that I can, well, I know I can, but that I will try to really pursue making some more videos. I don't really know exactly what about, maybe I'll do more poems, or maybe I'll just do more. Maybe I'll just like tell some like funny jokes or some memes that I saw, or humorous things that I've said or made. I know I have a whole bunch that, dang it, darn walnuts. I know that I have like a whole bunch of stuff that I really could say, and I just don't really know what. But I want to be honest, I don't want to just script everything. Sure, of course, like anyone else, I'll, think about what I'm going to say, but, like, I don't want to make it, I don't know, I don't want to make it, like, fake. I know it's not really necessarily what it is that YouTubers necessarily always do. Admittedly, that's kind of what some of them might be more like, especially, like, the robot kind of channels, but, like, I don't really want to set any, like, terribly high expectations of myself here. Like, kind of like how I've tried to learn how to do a lot of different stuff, like playing piano or guitar, or what else? Like maybe pursuing stuff like dueling or archery or a whole bunch of other things. I didn't really go that far with it. I kind of just, oh, this seems really interesting, I'd like to try this. But then I was like, kind of shied away when I saw how much hard work there was, and especially just to me, I've never really liked having to communicate a whole bunch of stuff. I kind of just liked doing stuff myself, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I guess I'm just trying to overcome that a little bit. I know I haven't really made any videos in, well, probably over a year by now. I don't know how long it's been, but I'm sorry, I gotta get up for just a second. Well, it's a little further away. Can't really see myself as much. Maybe I won't be able to hear this back when I'm looking back at this recording. I don't know. We'll see. But why are there just a bunch of random dogs running down the street in front of a tractor? I don't know, man. The world is weird. But alright, let's sit back down. Okay. Rather kind of more kneeling. Anyhow, I was pretty awkward, I guess. At least kind of. Not really saying much of anything. Kind of doing more in circles. I don't know. Haven't mastered this art yet. In fact, I've barely made that many videos at all. I don't really know how far I'll go with this, but I'm not really thinking this is, I want to do this as a job. I mean, heck, I might reconsider at some point, but I don't know. I mean, I like this more. I like just seeing what kind of stuff people come up with on YouTube, you know, as a creative kind of thing. Whether that be like different fun competitions or, you know, what music they might have put. Or, I mean, yeah, I know you don't really go on YouTube very much. Most people don't anyway, I think. Could be wrong. For music, you know, mostly just got like streaming services like Spotify and all that. But oh, and Amazon too. I think they have some music as well. But I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to kind of like. I mean, I was gonna say like brave my fears, but like honestly, now that I'm like here, I'm not even really that afraid. I think I'm honestly probably just me feeling a little more hindered because I just don't necessarily know how to go about doing this or what steps to do. Like, I'm not a professional, so I don't know how to do this exactly. But you know, I'm just like, well, you know, I'll just take it one step at a time. Maybe I'm not really the most engaging YouTuber. I'm much more involved in my own life. I mean, and sure, yeah, maybe I don't always necessarily view my life as the most interesting, but I guess a lot of people might feel that way. I mean, if you're a pretty normal person, you probably don't really have anything spectacular going on in life. But that's not necessarily a curse either. I mean, or a bad thing inherently either. I mean, it kind of can give you some peace of mind if you view it the right way. I like to think of it like that. But what else? Well, I don't know how much you can hear it, but it's nice to hear the birds just chirping along. I do wonder what they do say, if they do say things in a somewhat like manner to our human languages. You know, what would animals say if they could like talk, if like we could understand each other, if we could just like, whether we like, oh, we just like translate whatever they're saying, or we just like just know intuitively somehow, I don't know, or some sort of like superpower or something, or if I don't know, what else, like if we could just like read each other's minds or something, or we could read their minds, or we could use some sort of technology to do that. That would be super cool, I would think. Although, admittedly, it could get kind of annoying if they maybe did it to us, because then, like, oh, you know, like, because I might just be thinking, like my dogs do, like, oh, we just want food, like, feed us, let us outside, and it just be, like, just the same, like, 5 things on repeat, so that wouldn't even be that engaging. It would be a little funny for a little while, but after that, it would just get annoying, especially if you just couldn't, like, turn that ability off, or at least for some amount of time anyway. I mean, it'd be probably annoying, regardless of how long. Maybe unless it's just for, like, a few minutes, where it's kind of like how when you tell someone a joke at some party, you know, or whatever social events you go to, I don't care. And then you're like, oh, hey, and repeat this, and it's like super funny, and then you repeat it multiple times, and it's still pretty funny, but it's not as funny, you know. I don't know if that makes any sense. Honestly, I don't even know how much I make sense. Sometimes I don't even make sense to myself. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I said this or whatever, but I don't know. We all have our moments. So I'm just like, shut up, self. You're fine. But anyhow, well, nice little random bits of monologue. I mean, I would say conversation, but it's not really. It's just talking to myself. Was that smoke I smell? Huh. Makes me think of s'mores. I mean, I haven't had any in at least a few months, probably. Well, maybe not a few months, but definitely been a while. Definitely I mean, at least I'd say it's gotta have been sometime last year. I haven't had any this year yet. And again, we haven't had much of this year. I mean, today's February 29th. Leap year. Ooh, super special and everything. I thought it was kind of cool and all. Honestly, I don't get why. I used to think that that when we had leap years, that we just tack it on to December. Look, I know it makes more sense to put on February now. I get that in retrospect because it's the shortest month of the year and it makes it more like all the other months. That'd be 29 days. I mean, it's not normal. I mean, what the normal is 30 days, something like that. But I used to think that for leap years we just have it December 32nd. I don't know why I thought that. I just did. Whatever, it felt really insistent. It had to be December 32nd. But no, it wasn't. Now, do I really care? No, I'm honestly just making more fun, silly. I like to pretend that I get upset about random stuff sometimes. I mean, I don't really care that much. It's just more for my own humor. I mean, a person's gotta have humor in life, right? I mean, don't go too far with it, obviously. Respect people's boundaries. Absolutely. But, I mean, as I say, enjoy yourself, but don't take it too far. Well, actually, I've never really said that specifically before. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Well, anyhow, as I was going to say before I got myself on a tangent, like I always do, often do. Hey, I'm watching yourself. That, maybe we don't just say like the most enjoyable days, maybe, it hurts to sit like this. It's not really feeling, whatever this is, I don't know, but I'll probably look. I probably won't look it up. Will I? Let's challenge for myself. Will I, in fact, look up whatever this position is that I'm doing? Is it I'm not really kneeling exactly. It's similar to that. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Awkward thing to say there. Gosh damn it. Sorry, language. Gosh dang it. What was I even gonna say? I was thinking to say before I distracted myself there. Oh, right. So, I mean, how this weather is not really, the most appealing. I mean, yeah, sure, probably the back of Miami is probably not the most enticing, honestly. But, I mean, hey, I know me. I don't really care. It's not terrible. Nothing's bad going on. If it was, I obviously wouldn't be filming this right now. I hope, anyway. But, so the whole point of this is just we may not have the most enticing lives or days or whatever. Sure, maybe it's kind of more dreary. And look, I got it. I mean, just come home from school, and just today wasn't a bad day. It was honestly probably more of a, alright day. I mean, nothing spectacularly good happened, but it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was okay, But I guess there's just some kind of beauty in that. It's weird because I know that I want to be oh, I'm a little different or a little special in some way. Not as though oh, I'm trying to be elitist or whatever. I don't mean that. I just mean more oh, hey, I just enjoy feeling I have some kind of, I don't know, I kind of just feel oh, I'm just kind of a cool character. Or, ooh, I kind of just got something kind of special about myself. Whereas other people have their own different special things. Because I kind of feel oh, this is kind of just this is my area. This is my thing or whatever. I know it doesn't really work like that. And honestly, sometimes I don't really care. Sometimes I do. I can't make up my mind about this stuff. Sure, lots of can't really either. Basically, I don't really know how much anyone really thinks about this. It's probably just another one of my many random rambles. But But yeah, so yeah, there's kind of just like a beauty to it. You can kind of just know that, hey, right, sure, maybe things aren't necessarily always the best. And like, look, I know, I get it. If you're a person like me who might experience a lot of anxiety about a lot of different things sometimes, especially worrying about what the future might have in store for you, or what other kind of troubles you might face. I mean, I'm probably gonna be fine. But yeah, the whole point is, like, if you are a person like me, you experience this kind of anxiety, low form or highly, I more on the low form. I don't really have severe anxiety. It's more just like smaller. Really, it's not really that bad. But it's annoying. It's a frustrating experience to have. But anyway, hope the best for everyone. Have a good day or night. I don't really know what time period it is all across the world.